Welcome to Tran's Play Deadzone Road.
Welcome.
We are on fresh accounts.
Where am I? Can't remember anything.
This is my favorite character in the game right here, is Planty.
It's a plant.
Every time you start a new life, I like to go over and talk to Plant.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I didn't even, notice there was a plant there.
Yeah. Over here, once you get some meta progression, which is in the form of tech points and the requirement components to upgrade. So tech points is your currency, and each one of these locks requires a certain number, whether it's 1, 4, 10, or whatever, to go to the next rank. Ultimately, though, you'll be limited on this, and you just limited on this of what you can purchase, and what is available to purchase is going to be based on the components you earn. So there's at least 2 currencies used for your upgrades. I've never unlocked superior items. I just played enough to get a feel for it. As for our missions, I guess we're going to select Zone 1. That's all we have available. We only have the story mission, and we're going to try normal. If it doesn't work, I guess the game defaulted to adventure, but we're going to try normal. And if we die, we'll go and switch to adventure and just at least try to beat the game.
Sounds good.
This is the paint station that you only unlock stuff after you complete missions. So if you complete like a sub mission or story mission, you get some skins for your guns. I don't believe it has any impact on your ability, like more ammo or anything like that. At the bottom left of the screen, you can see our shield, 25, 100 health. I'm not sure there's ever really a point to turning off your flashlight, but right now the key is bound to Z. You cannot adjust, although you can adjust your gun skins, you cannot adjust your character skin. So Mrs. Tran is currently a dude. Hello, dude.
Hey. This dude is just gonna try not to die. That's the goal.
On a Smurf account, I went around and played online, and from what I can tell, when you die, you are out for the entire round until the round is cleared. Every round is basically an entire room with a handful of enemies. That's pretty much all there is to it.
I'm curious how the stealth will work. Like, if one of us fires, I assume it's over?
No, if I fire, you're still in stealth, so you can still figure it out. Okay, so here's the key things about the game. Typically, as long as you have line of sight to an enemy, they will know you're there. But if I fire right now, that guy around the corner won't even know I'm here, typically. So the best way to make sure that you're safe is to start where fewest enemies can see you and then work your way around. Crouching doesn't really help with stealth. Having your flashlight on or off doesn't seem to help with stealth. At the moment you really have line of sight with them, they turn around and start attacking you.
I got my eye on that barrel.
Why don't you go ahead and open fire, and that way the viewers can see me still be in stealth when you're fighting.
All right. Ooh.
Alright, I'm curious, do you see loot here?
Yep. Wait, I thought I did.
Like, basically where I am. Do you see loot? Glove?
Yeah, I see loot right ahead of you.
Let's just kill these guys real quick that are attacking us. There's one more near me, and then let's talk about loot distribution, because I don't actually know the answer to that. Alright, in front of me I see gloves that are level 2. What do you see?
I do not see gloves. I see tech purple, and I see the little gear yellow things.
Okay, but you don't see any items?
I don't think so, unless I get closer, but I don't want to risk.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, still keep looking at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up these gloves, and I assume you see me drop my gloves?
No.
I don't even see where my gloves are. I think oh no, I didn't have gloves. Okay, I'm gonna try picking, this is probably a primary. So you don't see me, I'm gonna pick up this minigun, right? It just showed up out of nowhere for you?
Yeah, I didn't see. I mean, there's a purple thing. Yeah, there's a tech component I just picked up.
But you have 45 scrap, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, so we share scrap pickups. I kind of knew that from my dabbling online, but I wasn't quite sure how item pickups work.
Okay, now do you see this item right here facing between?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay, then, so that means anything I see, I should just go ahead and pick up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's good to know. Makes it easier.
Right, and I assume anything you drop becomes public loot, so we'll evaluate that when that happens. So go and pick up anything that you see.
Okay.
What's this? A log entry?
Right, I'll read this log entry. Actually, it's a girl. You read it.
Janice P., we finished another round of hull checks today. No cracks, no breaches, just smooth sailing to Mars. We're going to make history.
At the end of each round, in front of the next door is a upgrade that's like a permanent upgrade for that run, and these upgrades disappear when the run is over, such as when you beat it or when you die.
And I assume we both get one.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and see.
Alright, I ended up dropping my minigun. Go ahead and hit escape. Do you see the minigun on the floor now?
Let me see. Yes, I see something on the floor. I can't.
Go ahead and pick it up.
Okay. There it is, equip. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and check the items now.
Real quick, did you end up picking up a melee weapon at some point and drop your knife?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so this is your old knife. All right. So I have now assumed. Go ahead and look at your options then. Now I assume that anything we drop is available fair game for everybody else. But if we see something with nobody having picked it up, that means only you can see it. I'm not really fond of that, but I understand why they did it.
Guess I'll take this one. Okay. All right, round 2. I assume we don't have friendly fire,
I assume that.
because otherwise you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
No, I think in fact it looks like my bullets go through you.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like my bullets go through you. I'm gonna try on this next guy.
Okay.
Just so you know, I don't think crouching will help you that much.
Oh,
There's no stealth that is involved with your crouching, and all it does is make you an easier target in that you can't move as fast. Sure, you have a lower profile, but I don't think it's going to affect it.
okay. I kind of figured I was a smaller target because I don't move as much as you.
You really need to move.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on. Good job. I really like picking purple items over blue, but given that I want to get cryo as my element, I'm gonna ignore this for now because I like this. I don't hit a weak point, which could be a lot of instances such as shielded enemies. I do 30% more damage. Not as good as weak point damage, but I feel sad not picking the epic item.
All the ships must be locked down.
So I'll try to pick up items as often as possible so that you can see the loot and decide if you want to get it.
Sounds good. All right, let's see what we get.
You can get that as well if that's the one you like. I like being able to see enemies at all times. It says enemies are outlined and again 25% crit chance, 80% bonus crit damage.
I like the aiming weak point, so I'm gonna get that one.
Okay. When you walk through the healing area, you slowly get a little bit of health, but it doesn't heal you all the way.
Unfortunately.
What the hell is going on here? Those machines tried to kill me.
And here's the fabricator bench, which is basically a store.
This looks important.
I don't typically buy anything from it, and I like to save my money to eventually upgrade my weapons towards the very end. Because you can upgrade things a limited number of times. If I take a look at the Vanguard that I got in the beginning of the game, I could upgrade its level maybe to 3 because this is early on. It's basically dependent on what level of fabricator you're at. So towards the end of the rounds, I might be able to upgrade it to level 10. I could literally take this from 2 to 10. However, the affixes you can only reroll a certain amount of times, and upgrading the quality can only happen a certain number of times. So for example, this one can go from green to blue, and that is it. It can never go from blue to purple unless I get another level up that says I can do that, or item. It'll say something like a blacksmith's hammer or something that says you can upgrade the quality of items one more time. Same thing for re-rolling affixes or affixes. I don't know how to say that one.
I like that you can also buy health, which I know is something you don't need to think about, but for those of us that die more frequently, it's nice that you have a way to recover that.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel buying health is kind of a waste, but yes, if you are worried about losing, then yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
While I can stealth attack him, it's not really that effective. Here, I'll do it now. There's 163. thought the character that was facing away from me was actually Mrs. Tran, so I otherwise would have lobbed the grenade at both of them. I picked up both double gloves there just to give you more options. Not that it probably helps you that much. One thing I really like about this game is that you can go back at any time and then come back and look at it. Like, mini games say, like, you are stuck at this upgrade window till you pick something, and you don't get to check. For example, I can now reroll affixes a second or an additional time if I wanted, if I pick the probability cube. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this.
Oh, I got a great one. When I take damage, I deal 200 back at the attacker. That's good for me.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be taking damage.
Well, yeah, you know.
I chose to get my green gloves level 2. That was one you dropped, I assume, because I didn't see it before. I would rather have the green level 2 than the white level 3.
Makes sense.
Because you can upgrade the level to match whatever section you're currently on, but you can never really keep changing the quality. For example, at the end of the round, if I'm left with these gloves, I can get to green 10, but you can only get to white 10.
That's a good point.
Once you figure out a good spot to start ironing out the enemies, you go ahead and open up fire.
Yeah, I don't love this one. There's a lot of guys in a small space.
Yep, I'm just trying to see how you do.
All right, there's 2 down there I think I can take out.
It's fine.
Okay, I got pretty badly hurt. Not totally sure how that happened.
Okay, well, just keep being evasive.
Yep.
Yeah, my most, I guess, important strategy to impart to viewers is pick a battle spot to start from where most enemies don't have line of sight to you. Although you would think they would hear you, it's really about line of sight rather than any sort of audible range. Like the guys over this corner don't even know we're here. Like if you look at your map, there are enemies there, but they have no idea we exist because they don't actually see us. So that's the important thing when breaking out of stealth is try to minimize how many targets can get to you. I didn't want that gun, but I picked it up and dropped it in case you wanted it. That's how I think we should do loot.
Okay.
Actually, maybe it would be good. It is a sniper rifle, and I'm pretty good with those. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try for that. You know, I've never tried Ghost Blade. Melee attacks stagger enemies. That would be kind of cool. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna be a melee sniper. That's horrible. Maybe I should probably really go back to the other gun. I guess I'm taking your shotgun. Is that what this was?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I swapped for the one you had.
Huh. Organic cargo storage. Trees for terraforming, maybe.
Ooh.
And one thing I don't like about these guns is you put it in each round. So it takes a while. The weak point of these turrets are the little red light at the bottom of it.
Okay. Oh, got it.
The bottom left for the viewers, you can see that the blue shield icon is slowly filling up. When it reaches the top, I start getting shields back. Health does not regenerate, but shields will. Now that the shield has fully ticked over, I'm getting all my shields back. You don't normally sit this long, but we have a teammate, and we might as well utilize that to our advantage.
Did you just melee that thing?
No, I threw a grenade point blank and I hit it with a shotgun.
Okay, I could be wrong, but I think I'm having a lag issue where I suddenly shift where I'm located. Just making you aware.
There's an axe there that can be an upgrade, but I picked an item. So technically, the items at the end of each round the level up or perk at the end of each round is technically called an item. You can't trade them. You can't do anything. So I'm gonna just basically call them level ups. The last level up I got said melee attacks stagger enemies. I'm gonna stick with the knife for that reason, in case I can just stun lock somebody.
All right.
Guess I'll take Grenade Cascade. I'm hoping to get Cryo. At the bottom left, you can see that I have the main tree, which is this right here, aiming crit, and then you get 3 main skill trees after that. I got Grenade Cascade, and then you get 3 below that as the sub-grenade stuff. I'm hoping at least one of these 2 will become Cryo, and maybe the third one would be cool if it was Ghost Blade, because I did pick an item that gives me melee upgrades. I'm not going to really worry about the Fabricator at the moment. I guess I'll glance.
Let's see what they've got.
Typically, I don't worry about the Fabricator unless I've got stuff I want to upgrade. So I don't care about the shotgun. I really don't like Nova Burst, so I'll probably swap out even for a gray item.
I'm gonna get a health pack just because I don't want to slow us down.
Okay.
Then again, I'm slowing us down as you wait for me to get there. Here we go.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, look at me for a second. If I aim down my sights, do I look any different?
Yeah, your gun shifts up to your face.
Okay, aim for me. Okay, that's all I wanted to know, is if it has a visible change. All right, heading in. I saw on the map there were like 4 guys there, so I wanted to hit them with a grenade.
Oh.
Don't forget you have grenades too if you haven't spent any. So right here for the viewers this is a shield generator. And as long as it exists, you can't hurt anything else. So I hit this guy, it just says shielded. As far as I know, he doesn't eventually lose that shield. It's not like actual hit points, but maybe it is. I've never been so stubborn as to refuse to shoot the shield generator. Grenades pretty much have a straight shot, so it's more like a rocket launcher than anything. So if it's far away and I were to hit G for grenade, it would pretty much hit exactly where I'm aiming the crosshairs. Like that right there. I just aimed at his chest and landed right exactly where you're looking.
I got salt shaker. I'm gonna put salt in their wounds.
Paying attention to the map is important for survival. I knew we only had a little bit of hit point left, that's why I was willing to go for a foot shot on that one. While the enemy will instantly recognize that you're a threat and turn to face you, they don't instantly lock on their targets with you, so you do have a moment to respond. I've gone in and picked up and dropped a couple things off if you want to swap anything. Yeah, I don't like this shotgun, so I'm going to switch as soon as I find another option.
Ooh, increase my shield. I think that's a good choice for me. Well, then again, it's only 20% of a small number. Yeah, I better.
Not a bad view, really.
These enemies are rocket launcher enemies. They'll just sort of hunker down and pelt you.
You can pretty much expect to get wasted if you get hit by about 3 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna... If you want to distract them, you can. I'm gonna actually go for the shield generator guys first myself.
Alright. Good job.
Ghost Blade! Taking that.
Is that a melee weapon?
Yeah, it basically means that I can continue. It's probably not worth it, but it's 2-player, so I'm going to take a little bit of liberties. What it says it specifically does is, after killing an enemy with your melee weapon, you enter stealth for 5 seconds. Increases your melee damage by 45%. So basically, I'm supposed to go around meleeing people. That's now my role. I had the option to take Companion Bot and Cryo as well, and those are actually 2 of my other favorites.
Yeah.
Ghostblade is not my favorite. I would never really pick it in a normal, serious game.
I'm kind of torn because I have the cryo damage, because I have a freeze weapon, and I have the bot companion.
I would recommend, if you're torn, I would say get the bot companion. You don't know what kind of weapons you'll get later.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That will always help, whereas the other one won't necessarily.
Yeah, it only helps if you have a cryo weapon, which... If you don't have the reroll affix ability, it's gonna be hard to make sure you end up with a good cryo.
This looks serious.
In this room, if you have a ranged weapon like you, I would probably stay in this hallway and work your way. I have a shotgun, so I pretty much need to get close. But I also have the Ghost Blade, so I'm gonna try it out.
Good luck. My little companion can help take some of the hits for you.
I was trying to pick that up. Sometimes I sweep over an item and I'm mashing E, but it doesn't register it. I think this is the one I dropped, but just in case. Yeah, even if I am going to use Ghost Blade, I don't want that shotgun. It just takes way too long to reload. Alright, this guy, he has 2 different major attacks. A charging attack like that, and just a regular sweep. While it looks like you're out of range of the regular sweep, you do have to dash backwards or he will hit you. If you're backpedaling, he'll still hit you. So if I can just basically do this all day, he'll never hit me. It's when he gears up for the dash attack that can actually hurt. That's when he's gearing up right there, and he got me, like I said. It didn't kill me, but it did hit. And I'm down.
Okay.
You did it.
I'm very surprised. Okay.
Well, he was almost dead when I died.
So you popped up as soon as
As soon as the round ended, I respawned. But normally the respawn mechanism is just basically when the battle's over.
Okay. Ooh, he's scary.
What is scary?
That guy.
Oh, the one we just fought?
Yeah, I don't like his charge. I liked when he was chasing you and my bot was out there and I could just fire. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That is part of the reason why I was in front of him, because I figured I could dodge a lot better than you can.
Oh, absolutely. Alright.
So I could get bot companion as well. Or weapons loaded. Killing an enemy replenishes 100% ammo. When it says increases weapon damage, does weapon damage count for melee? I mean, that's technically a weapon. Increases your melee damage.
Ooh, I got the thing where I get 5% of missing health on kill. Given that that's my issue, I'm gonna get that one.
I mean, I don't know. Bot companion is really good, but we do have one person with the bot companion. So you know what? I'm gonna try to leverage in Ghost Blade all the way. I don't know if this counts. I mean, a sword, a dagger, an axe, those are weapons. It doesn't say ranged weapon, it just says increases your weapon damage by 20%. And while it does talk about ammo and unequipped weapons, and it has picture of gun, 2 guns, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, that's scary. I would rather have a friend all the way.
Well, you have a friend. You have a flying pet.
I do.
So I'm relying on your flying pet. A level 5 knife with freeze, but I'm no longer eligible for elemental stuff because I've already got my 3 things: grenades, ghost blade, and locked and loaded.
I can upgrade the quality of my weapon. I kind of like this one.
Then go ahead, yeah, upgrade quality if you want. It'll change its color from green to blue, blue to purple, and then purple to yellow, or gold, as it's called. And every upgrade in quality gives it another affix.
Okay, let's see if that ends up being helpful.
Hi, flying pet.
Going down. Passenger level, huh? Maybe there's a control room or something nearby.
You did not wait till the elevator fully descended before you exited. That's not safe.
You know what? Neither is getting shot at.
That's fair. Okay, this corner looks promising. My pet went to help you. He ditched me.
Yeah, and your pet actually stopped me from getting stealth.
Oh.
That's fine. One of the things I was trying to do was trying to see if I did more damage, but I didn't memorize the number I did before this. But I did 339 right now.
I like my grenade. It does like a freeze thing.
Yeah, it probably has a very high chance to proc or activate its freeze ability. Because you only get 1 shot with it, so it has a high chance to compensate.
Oh, you're right?
Yeah, I wanted to hit his barrel.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, big guy, big guy.
Yeah. Moving over here is probably not the best, because you want to flank this guy.
Got him. Toast. Okay, so this is a slightly better freeze grenade. The percentage chance is a little bit lower. No, mine's better because it's rare. Okay.
Well, yeah, I first would focus on rarity, and then I would focus on what it does for you. So if you like them freezing, you probably have about a 50% chance to freeze them with your current grenade. With
Yeah,
that being said, why don't you go for your grenade, pick it up, and pick up your other one, so that I can at least see this grenade myself.
Okay.
Okay, now I can see it.
Okay.
It is a level 5 green that freezes. I will keep my level 4 that lightnings for now, since you already have freeze covered.
Okay. Let's see what I get. Weak points can stagger the target. That sounds helpful to me.
Weak points are things like the head or lights that you hit. Anytime there's like a red bullseye icon, that means you hit their weak point.
Yeah, and I had that other investment in weak points. I figure that's beneficial as long as I hit it, of course. Oh, it's got one of those flying guys. I don't like them.
The flying guys are bombers. That's really all they do.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in the main hallway. I feel like that's probably smarter for my situation. Or the entry hallway.
Sure.
Oh, I see a flying barrel. I wonder who that was. Alright. Oh, this is gonna blow up big. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a fire hazard.
Have fun.
Or is there anyone even... Yeah, they're there. Okay, here we go. Woo! Get hurt.
There's a shield guy behind you. I would find a corner.
I froze him with my thing. That's good.
That's one of the reasons why I like cryo so much. But I wanted to try other things since I have a backup buddy.
Hey, that's me. Oh, there's a log.
Yeah, always pay attention to your minimap.
Yeah.
That's why I knew he was there, and I wanted not to trigger him. The problem with something like Ghostblade is that the final boss is not of this zone is not a melee capable opponent. But I'm gonna go for it anyways because again I do have a teammate.
Let's see. Should I increase my critical damage or gain 15% bonus for 3 seconds? Probably the bonus because I don't know how often I'm criticaling.
Okay. I'm not sure if there's a way to see stats.
This is a pretty area. Not a lot of shelter though.
I guess the Martian colonists need a place to beach.
I have seen that consistently the easiest way to keep line of sight broken is actually to hug a rock towards the center rather than staying on the outskirts. If you stay on the outskirts, everybody starts homing in on you.
Huh.
But if you shelter against the rocks, only the guys who can see you start approaching.
Interesting.
I don't mean on the interior circle. I don't know if you're on the outside circle or not. I can't tell where you are at.
I was on the inside.
Yeah, like right here in front of this rock is probably the best way.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead and start it off.
Okay. That seemed faster than I expected.
Yeah, I still haven't healed up much since we started.
Yeah, you're a little bruised. I think.
There's no health.
I know, it's brutal. Okay, there's some kind of grenade over here. I'm gonna check. I doubt I want it, but let's see. I really like the freeze.
Yeah, you can always upgrade quality and rarity, or quality and level, so
Yeah.
that's not as big of a deal. Just make sure you pick up things and drop it so I can at least look at it.
All right, let me. You might want this one. This looks actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it because it's a higher level than my lightning grenade, so I'll just take this one.
Hey, you'll get healed going through the door. That's something.
Yeah, and I could buy a heal pack.
You can afford it, I'm sure.
This passenger level freaks me out. Where are all the passengers?
Oh, I forgot our money is shared, so I probably should have, be careful. Okay, let's see. Could get an orbital infusion where my health orbs are automatically collected, but I haven't seen any drops, so I'm not sure that's worth it. I can get additional companion bot. I'm going to do that because I'd like to have more things to take hits. So I'm going to do that. I like having friends. Look at you! Did you buy a health pack?
I bought 2 health packs. Oh wait, I wonder, are there health packs available for you when you buy it? Also, how much money do you have?
I have 1,267.
Okay, so we collect the same amount, but we don't share our wealth. Go on.
Okay, it says health full, so I can't purchase it for
But if you open up the fabricator on the health pack times what? What does it say in the top right?
Times 2.
Okay, so yeah, all right. I bought 2 health packs, leaving 0 in there, but you have your own selection.
Good to know. I like when there's a little entry hallway where I could just kind of get situated.
Hey, I found a. You're not cryo, right?
I did not get that perk, but my weapon does.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I found a cryo pistol. I'll go and keep it then. I was gonna give it to you if you had the cryo element.
Okay, there's a secondary weapon here that I don't want.
Yeah, that's probably the one I dropped.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, and I'm assuming this one that you probably dropped, but just in case, I'm gonna keep mine. Okay. Alrighty. What do I get? I don't really love any of these. Barrels do 100% more damage. My fire rate increases after I reload. I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like there's a lot of good choices. Other times there's very few great choices.
There's a shield guy down that hall.
Of course. Trouble.
Yep, I'm just gonna flank him.
Wonder what this one says.
Shield's down.
Shield guy's aiming at us.
Okay. Boom.
I'm gonna read the log. Everyone has to post every day on the ISS. It only takes 5 minutes. If you don't want to, you can clean out your locker.
Ooh, these are some fancy boots. Take that. Fancy gloves, I'll take that. I'm just like,
You can also see items on the minimap. So I did pick up and drop one item for you. I knew for sure I wanted to keep my items. It's blue gloves that are 6.
oh, I think I already got those.
No, they're right here.
I see them.
You can also see an up arrow or down arrow as a general indicator of approximation, even without going up to them.
Okay. All right. What do I get? Guess I'll increase my grenade damage. That's something.
Some kind of communication room. Maybe I can call for help.
That went better than expected.
I'm dropping the sidekick, that is a frost weapon, in order to get a rare 6 SMG. So if you want a secondary frost 6, it's up on the stairs.
I don't see it on the minimap. I'm looking.
It's near me. It's to my left.
Oh, I see it.
This is probably not melee damage. Wish I knew how much damage I did this last round without stopping the recording and taking a look. We'll go and see. After swapping weapons, you do not consume ammo while shooting for 3 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. I've utilized that before.
All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure I'll love it, but we will try. I wish you could keep your item and like decide after.
Well, why don't you test it?
That's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. What do I want? An additional companion bot, you bet. Let me make sure there's nothing else I really need. Oh no, I want that. They're healthier, they're faster.
Yeah, there's 4 total upgrades, I believe, and if you were to max out your companion bots, the one you should avoid is the rapid fire, is my suggestion. While, of course, rapid fire is good, you remember that everything's give and take, you are losing out on something else. So out of the 4 level ups for companion bot, I feel that the rapid fire is the least effective one.
That may have been the one I just chose.
That's fine. At least you got another companion bot.
I got a friend.
It's buying, but I guess we could try it. What floor are we on? We're floor 16. Let's hold off for a second.
That went well. Whoa.
There is a corruption, or whatever it's called, chaos 7 blue grenade behind us. I'm gonna keep my gloves.
Alright, I'm gonna give up my... Well, I like the freeze. But that's a lot more damage. Alright, I'm gonna take the impact grenade. That's probably better.
I'm getting the expired coupon item. What that lets me do is I get 1 free weapon every time we visit I'm dropping my 5 cryo grenade. 1 free weapon every time we visit a fabricator. And there's probably 2 more fabricators, so that's basically saying I get to pick 2 free weapons.
There's a sad knife over here.
Yeah, that's my knife.
Alright. Go see what bonuses I'm getting today. Okay, so I can do damage that doesn't hit a weak point. I get extra, so that's good. I'm gonna do that one. That way, if I don't get the weak point, I'm still getting a bonus. Because now that my weapon fires slower, my aim may not be so good. I knew you were gonna move that barrel.
Shield guy in the corner over there, and 1 turret. That's about the only significant enemies around on the map.
Okay. Alright. Ah, no, don't blow up. Shield man. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Eee. Oh, okay.
Alright, I dropped a couple items across from Shield Man.
Okay. Heading that way. I was not as careful as I should have been, so I took some hits. Oh, more grenades to choose from. Let's see. Epic grenade. Oh, chain light. Oh, there's lifesteal? Sign me up. This is the same as what I have, but combustion. I like chain lightning, though. I'm a fan.
Well, if you don't want it, whatever you're looking at, probably pick it up and drop it so I can take a look at it.
Okay. I'll only take back the one I wanted. I like the one that has the life leech and everything.
This is basically what I have, except 50% chance to mark targets. So I'll keep the one I've got, but it's very similar. Hold on, this one that you dropped has life steal. Are you sure that's the one you want? Yours is lightning right now.
Let me... Where'd my grenade go? Wait, how do I view my grenade?
Why don't you just go up to it?
Okay, that's easier. Yes, because the one I have also has life leech. So I want to keep the one I have.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there's a life steal and life leech.
Yeah. This is my thing.
Yeah, well, make sure to throw the grenade often then.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see what I get. Space heater? I'm gonna get the one that does more damage to elite, because I assume we're gonna run into them more often. Okay, I feel like I am on display up here, so not staying there.
Now we're talking. Wonder what's on tap.
I want to see how much damage I do if they're full health. Oh, that was an instant kill on that guy. If I can just level up my dagger a little bit more, I might be able to just one-shot most basic enemies. I dropped that grenade. It's pretty much the same thing you dropped earlier.
Yeah.
And here's another grenade, but I imagine you won't switch it, so there's no point in me swapping those out.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that chest plate. Yeah. I like what I've got. Okay. Alright, treasure, here we go.
Okay, the chest plate you dropped is an improvement for me, so I'm glad I went back for it.
I'm gonna take the health ones again.
Some kind of control room? Maybe I can find some help.
Whoa. Hello, you're tall. Oh. Oh, I don't like those flying things. Nope, nope, nope.
They're less flying and more leaping.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of their legs and all the stuff. Oh. They're following me.
Yep.
I don't like it. This is when having the bots is handy. Need my shield back. There we go.
Yeah, if this were a normal game, I would have definitely picked the bots, but I would never touch a ghost blade.
Frozen! Woo! Frozen, frozen, frozen. Get him, flying bot, get him! Bad spider.
Is this the captain? No, doesn't seem like it.
Spider sickle.
Just waiting for this acid to disappear.
Well, that's
You
what
get
that is.
you get a little bit of dialogue by approaching this guy right here. If you go downstairs, you see a body. Your character will comment on it.
Oh, I'm in the downstairs.
Did you just walk past the body?
I guess. I mean, I see it. Bodies over here, but I think those are bad guys. I don't.
No, right here.
Oh, here?
Is this the
Oh,
captain?
I wasn't close enough.
No, doesn't seem like it.
Why does it seem like the captain? Do we know the captain?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, I could do more damage. Or I could increase my health again.
Whatever you feel you need.
Not dying, but Alright, I'm gonna have to be able to hurt things more. I'm not gonna be useful, so try to find a balance here.
Can't believe I killed that thing. That was messed up.
I like my lifesteal things, because my biggest beef is getting life back in this, so this is nice. Maybe I should upgrade the level of my awesome grenades. But our money is shared. I don't want to be wasteful.
No, money is not shared. I said that what we find is shared.
Oh,
What we are holding is not.
that's right.
Interestingly, or it's good that when I buy a weapon, my old weapon gets dropped, so I can pick it back up if I wanted.
Or if I wanted it, yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I was getting at. So what are your 3 skill trees?
My 3 skill trees. Try to see where I see that.
You could hit tab. You probably don't recognize the icons on the lower left, so hit
Ah.
tab.
Okay, so I have locked and loaded, vitalizer,
Okay.
and bot companion.
All right. So you don't have an element. That's fine. Bye. Have fun down there.
Oh, is this not the right way?
No, it's fine. It is.
Oh my gosh, I got scared. My bots are here, but
Oh hell, this can't be good.
I didn't see you. I thought you already went. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. That's bad. Oh, hello. He's right... Oh, one of those spidery things. No, thank you. Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh, here's a corner. Nope, the door's shut. Never mind.
So you found a space you wanted to start from?
Oh, I don't like any of these spaces. I think over here, maybe. Except there's a shield guy right there, but...
Yeah, that's why I put 3 barrels behind him.
Yeah, maybe if you start there and then...
And I plan on starting with him.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him, and then I'm going to run away and work on him.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little further away then, so I can do the same. Okay. Good job, little bots. They're doing so good, look at them!
No, there's the healing dude behind him. You gotta kill the healing guy.
Oh.
I'm gonna go around. I don't know how long
Okay.
he'll stay there for.
Ooh. I got hit.
I'm not gonna bother with the grenade because I know you're happy with yours.
Yup. Okay, there's an epic weapon here. I'm gonna just swap.
No, I dropped that.
Oh, just kidding. Alright. Okay. Deal more damage when my health is full. That does not sound useful to me. More damage to ranged enemies? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh boy. Okay.
What if I can melee this? Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that was kind of awesome. You like jumped at it, so I got a good action shot of you like in the air.
Yeah, it hurt, but I thought it was me. I'm trying to leverage my melee abilities because I never use melee since it does not seem like a practical option.
Oh no. Come on, bots, let's go.
That hurt. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part is if I'm relying on killing an enemy for stealth, if I don't get the killing blow, and that's not your fault at all, if I don't get the killing blow, I will be left in the open.
That makes sense.
I assume you have him. I'm gonna go look around.
Okay, he dropped a weapon. I don't want it, but I'm gonna check what these things are. I probably don't want this grenade, but yeah. I like mine better. I like mine better. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some extra weak point damage.
A brig. Maybe someone in here survived.
Oh, what is the green thing? It's like a...
The green thing is a healing bot.
Oh, that... Okay, I didn't get a good...
Okay, the one that's lower, it's aiming high, it's trying to heal the nearest unit. It's like the shield bot.
He needs to go.
Yep, he pretty much heals instantly, so if you don't kill it, he pretty much heals whoever he's targeting all the way to full.
Alright, here we go. Got him.
Looks like there's just those two left. Oh, that's nice.
What?
I got the reload speed increase when my magazine is empty, which I don't always wait till my magazine is empty to reload. But for this SMG with that fires all of its bullets very quickly, I reload so fast with it.
Nice.
I just walked around the corner and got blasted.
I thought I just saw you fall.
Yeah, I'm dead, so be very, very careful.
Okay.
Play cautiously. Those bullets explode like that.
Got
you
it.
got hit.
Where'd
He's
he go?
lower.
Okay, I see him now.
Weaving back and forth isn't necessarily good for you because you seem to lose track of him. And it doesn't really matter if you're weaving because he's just going to turn to you.
Okay.
You're aiming too high.
Oh, thank you. My bot don't seem to want to go over there. Hey! I did it! I did it! I saved the day!
You did.
Good job, little friends! Another friend that just appeared. Okay. Whew. That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it worked out.
There's a loot over there. I'm going to go take a look at that.
Alright. What's this thing? Impact grenade. Not as good as what I have.
The item I dropped over there is a secondary weapon that's probably about level 8 blue. So if your weapon is better, you don't even need to look.
Okay, my weapon's pretty good. I'm happy with it.
Your secondary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Powerful bot. I'm going all in. Okay.
Why have a brig on a colony ship? Space crime?
Alright, here I come. Oh, I thought you were waiting on me. I heard firing.
No, I was testing out some guns. Because remember, I get a gun for free every fabricator.
Ah.
But the next fabricator is probably the last one, I would assume.
Man, you just took him out.
Just try to use up all my bullets so I reload faster. But I'm not in the habit of spending my last bullet.
Oof. Oh, no, it's you. I thought someone snuck up on me because I went flying, but... I'm gonna get some of my shield back. There we go. Alright, what are we doing over here? Oh, there's a big dude. Woo! Look at all that loot on the ground. Woo! Okay, did you drop this epic weapon?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then I will not bother picking it up.
Here, I dropped a golden gun. Golden secondary.
Ooh. I still like mine. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep what I got.
Okay.
Okay, where am I going? Oh, I can get an extra grenade shard. Or there's an epic, do 60% more damage to enemies below half health. The 60% damage seems more responsible.
Okay.
Alright. Whoa. Whew.
Here's a log for you to read.
Okay, coming. I'm looking.
And there's some golden gloves here.
Maybe this log has some answers. Probably not, though.
Janice P. They let us try out the new food printer today. Good news. I successfully printed a grilled cheese. Bad news. It tasted like a science experiment that failed its ethics review. Naturally, we waited until after launch to test it. Grilled cheese, huh?
Alright, go check out those golden gloves. Armor is more important to find a good rarity for because you can't upgrade its rarity. You can upgrade weapon rarity, but not armor rarity.
Oh, yeah, I'll take this. This is good.
There's some level 9 blue boots over here. And remember that if you see loot, I won't see it unless it's something I've dropped. So if there's something you're looking at and you're not sure it's good enough for you, you can always tell me about it and drop it.
Okay. Yeah, I like the boots I have. Good, thank you.
Were you looking at something?
I was looking at the other one back there, the yellow gloves, and then I came over when you called me, so let me double check that I actually looked at all this. Okay, here's a primary. I'm going to swap in case you can't see that. Those, I think, are the gloves I dropped.
Yeah, I didn't see this primary.
Okay. There's a level 5 axe, but it's green, so I assume that's not worth your time.
Yeah, I'll stay with my blue dagger.
Okay. Off we go. Okay. Oh, is that a pit you could fall in?
No, it's not a death pit. But there's one giant spider, there's one giant mech, that's the charging one, and there's one giant floating head that shoots. Why don't you go up to the floating head so you can get a good look at its proportions, because you were shooting all over the place last time. It's over here. Get a good look at it so that you know how to aim at it. You aim for the light and it'll be critical hit. I don't know if I think aiming for the gun might also be a critical hit.
Okay.
Well, not critical hit, weak point. Those are two different things in this game.
Right.
So those are 3 boss enemies in this room. The spider is actually the least dangerous of them. The giant floating head is probably the most dangerous in my opinion. And so the melee guy that charges is the middle dangerous.
Okay. And you said in the pit there's a couple guys?
Yeah, there's enemies walking around down there if you look. Probably gonna go for the shield first and then work my way around. I'm most concerned about the floating head thing because it can kill you from anywhere, but everybody else has to chase you. You can just drop down anytime a melee guy's near you, and then hop back up. Try getting used to hopping back up. There's kind of a mantling system in the game where your guy climbs up. So why don't you hop on down, and then try to jump back up. You have a double jump, by the way.
Yeah, that's not going well. Yeah, okay. So you kind of just have, almost as if you're climbing, you just have to be pushing against it. Okay. Alright, I'm sure in a moment of panic I will struggle, but just did it several times successfully.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm a little nervous.
Alright, floating head guy is down.
Good.
I'm down. Look left. Kill that fly.
Ah, shoot.
His stairs. Guy on your right.
I'm trying to let my companion bots do most of the...
Yeah, that's fine. They are. As long as you keep an eye on your minimap, you're okay.
No.
Okay, well, we were really close. I'm really disappointed we didn't make it. I was trying to mantle and I died trying to climb up. I'm really disappointed we didn't make it on the first try.
It was quite close.
Yeah.
Did I just die? How did I get back here?
Alright, well, I did give myself some disadvantages by picking Ghost Blade, and I did know that was going to be hard. So this time I'll play more seriously, so why don't we go ahead and try again. At least this time we can talk to Planty and do the upgrades, but yeah, I'm very, very disappointed that we didn't quite make it. But I was the one who died first, and I did die 3 times during that, and I don't think you died at all.
Hey, Planty.
Oh, apparently a random person joined us. Okay. I don't know how, because I put it as invite only private lobby, but sure, that's the way the game works. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some upgrades real quick without looking at it, because I want to keep this guy waiting. Alright, well, let's give this a shot. This time I'll play more seriously. Unfortunately, not everything is well balanced. Just sort of play it by ear. We don't know what the third person's like.
Okay.
Also, be careful when dropping things near him. He may pick it up. So if you're trying to see if there's things available, he might sweep it up ahead of you.
Okay. The elemental debuff would be pretty good if we could coordinate.
So many hangars. How big is this place?
So I got the perk where health drops at a higher rate,
Okay.
and now all of a sudden I saw a health drop. So I really think there's something to it, like nothing will drop until you get that first level.
All right, this is the room we died in last time.
Yeah, and I'm coming in pretty hurt this time.
We also have 6 to 8 companion bots. Alright, I killed the floating head guy. That's always my primary concern.
Well, that went well.
This is probably the last fabricator before the end, so anything you can do to upgrade your stuff is time to do it.
Okay.
I think it's cheaper to upgrade level first and then upgrade quality after.
Get it, buddy. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I've maxed up. I think I've maxed everything out. Yep, I've spent all the scrap I could. I get one of the items I get is I can upgrade quality and additional time at the fabricator. Thanks, game.
That's super helpful. Look at all the bots.
Do you want a secondary purple frost weapon?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, I now have 4 bots. If you have 4, that makes us 8.
weapon's getting crowded.
All of my weapons, including my melee weapon, is frost, but I just don't have the cryo perk.
Bad spider, bad spider.
I think that'll probably be good for the last boss. I'll switch out my sniper rifle.
Christ, what is that thing?
Alright, he's got a couple attacks. I'll tell you what to do for each one until you get used to it. Right now, you just have to kill his teammates. He's not really getting much of a chance to attack.
Good.
I don't think he got one attack.
I'm okay with that.
Make sure you pick up all the tech components, those little purple things.
Got him.
Okay, don't worry about other loot because it's the end of the map.
Okay.
Just tech components, really.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick up the reward, which is more tech components. Pick whatever you think is best for you.
All right.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh, God. Is that me? Where the hell is my face?
That's a little annoying that I'm trying to do the cutscene while he's shooting at us.
Okay, buddy. You know the drill. Don't panic. Keep it together. Just gonna hit the teleporter first. And then, figure out what's going on later.
Falling in space. Is that bad?
You died?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you step on the elevator so this guy stops freaking out. I mean, it's a little annoying that he did that, so I may go through the game again and try to get that cutscene without him firing bullets during the cutscene. I'm sure that the TWM guy was very, very good at it because he had more health than us, and he was not starting on a fresh file. But I feel confident that we could have done exactly that with me playing seriously. While I am disappointed that I didn't get to complete it on the first run, I do think it was useful to show what happens in between runs.
For sure.
Thank you very much for watching Trans play Deadzone Rogue.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm alive. What the hell is going on? Looking good, buddy.